and this Colonel MD6 sir, because many of you have this fear standing in front of him, but don't fear. Okay? Now I would request Colonel MD6 sir to say a few words to felicitate and to motivate your students further so that you're able to put your best foot forward. Huge round of applause for that, please.
Starting this debate. So this time we are going to understand the aim. This is a SSB orientation course. This is SSB orientation course, but still we are taking out some time because directly or indirectly, this kind of small events they help you speak well. They help you develop that confidence to come. Because most of you I know have not had a stage experience, even in school. That's actually there's a problem with our schooling and college system. They don't give opportunity to everyone. The opportunity is given to a good one who volunteers. But here at AMAS, when we want to take everybody along. I cannot say, okay, another good come on the stage and those who don't want to come. No, if you don't want to come, I have to make you come. I have to ensure that you come. So this is the step towards that. If you have not done debates in a school, raise your hands, and then everybody done debates in the school. Maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, that's it. That is 10% of the whole class. That's 90% not done debate. Debate really helps us become a very sharp debate because you have to counter the. Okay. So towards that, the team of faculty has planned certain topics. Given them yesterday to you, I only made some points for those topics, and let's share a quick narration of those points. Right? So I wish all the best each one of you. And today you are also part of the teams. So we'll see which team gets more. I'm going to evaluate you irrespective of what badge you're getting. I'm part of the team. Okay? So whoever is good, I will be felicitating you. And at that we'll calculate which team has got more badges. That will be the difference. Okay? So let's roll on to start now.
Thank you, sir, for your motivational words. I hope your Josh is amped up a bit more. Yes or no?
Yes.
And please put your best foot forward, like I've already said. The person speaking for the motion will stand in front or against this logo, and the one speaking against will stand at the side. Behind? Okay, you stand behind the table. Okay? And please, do we have caller mics? No? Alright. Please be loud. I don't think you need caller mics, you're young students. Please be loud, please be clear. Okay? And put your best foot forward. One element, surprise element at all the debates. Everybody has to be attentive. I might randomly call up anyone to come and present. So ये बार बोलना मैम सीक्वेंस में चल रहा था आपने तो ऐसे बुला लिया. That's gonna happen. Okay? That's also one of the challenges, preparing in short duration of time. Okay? So let's start the event. First and foremost, chest number 7 and 8. Please come up. Huge round of applause for them.
And our topic is why cricket should be our national game. So cricket is the most popular sport in our country, and millions and billions of people play cricket in our country. And India is the home to almost 90% of the 1 billion cricket fans all over the whole world. And according to Sports India, almost 20 crore people watch cricket online effectively on Hotstar. And the most popular game of the country is cricket, and it is even considered the religion of the world.
The present changes the past. Looking behind won't get you anything. Taking this quote from famous author Kiran Desai, I would like to differ with you, buddy. I would say that cricket has originated in England. It is part of our colonialism. And in earlier times, the Englishmen used to play, they used to bat, and the locals of the colonial countries used to bowl. So cricket, according to me, is clearly a sign of colonialism.
Now we see that the IPL has emerged since the year 2010, and it has also emerged in the hearts of the whole country. As we have seen that the people change their routine for seeing the matches. The popularity of the game has raised to that extent that,
and we have got 8 Olympic gold medals in hockey since the time even before we got independence, and that is there are other potential games in our country as well. If cricket you're boosting the morale of your colleague. When you are coming, somebody is applauding for you, right? Boost your morale. Then why not reciprocate in the same way? Okay, please start.
Good morning, everyone. I'm test number 9, the warrior for the homework should be made compulsory. The best way to do it is the hard before. It is compulsory that homework should be made mandatory so that we retain the single drop of the mighty ocean in our mind.
Good morning, everyone. Maybe my opponent, chess number 9 is correct, but according to my opinion, children, if we talk about the school level, they spend their 6 hours in the school, so it's a full-time job. And giving them extra homework, they're overloading them, and it gives them pressure, so it destroys their creativity and consumes their time to learn new skills outside the school system or outside the system.
I would like to differ that. The Duke University of Psychology and Research have proved a positive relationship between the student performance and homework. That is, 68% of students perform much better than the students who do not do their homework. And also, there is the California University has also made a research that the top 10 performance of every students in the California University and the high schools have spent at least 3.1 hours of homework and retaining their memory.
I would like to add that if we say that a study by Better Sleep Council, then they say that they survey that 74% of the students say that homework is a source of stress for them. So to counter that, I would like to I would like to examine the countries like Finland and USA. They have approached a holistic way to solve them. In spite of
Okay. The National Educational Association in USA have given a solution for comprising the homework of giving 24, 48 and 72 hours a week. That is, we have to retain and revise within 24 hours and again at 48 hours and again at 72 hours to keep the information retained in our minds.
apart from that, school time is important. Play time is also very much important. So, I would like to say that not studying extra hours is not required to.
All right, thank you. Next up, test number 31 and 65. Please come up. Yeah, this one
Good morning, friends. Myself, Sergeant Sandeep Kumar. I will be speaking in favor of women should be allowed in combat roles. Friends, Article 16 of the Indian Constitution gives us the right to equality of opportunity to every citizen of India. Then who are we to deny them to enter in the combat roles? Friends, gender can never be a hindrance. Times and again, United States have done it in 2015. Sooner or later, we have to permit them to be an inclusive part of Indian Defence Forces.
Good morning, friends. As the topic is the women should be allowed in the combat code, I say this is the not time. This is the not time because basic logic is that infrastructure. The infrastructure not is very well in the any academy and any other where is required in the training center as well as the other their barracks and their washrooms and other all the these things may be easily or.
My friends, they will not reduce the effectiveness of the service. Rather, I would say they will increase the effectiveness of our service as they are even better than men in many fields. To take, I would like to quote some examples here. Let us discuss what happens in World War I when a Russian women battalion performs. Let us see what happens when Russian women battalion performs in World War II. Let us take examples of Arunima Sinha. Let us take examples of Squadron Vidya Agarwal during Balapur strikes. They always have the style glory.
Friends, the other thing is the physiology and the biological effects of the women. We all notice and we all accept this thing that they have many things in the day-to-day life that the pregnancy, their menstruation cycles, and other many problems are there. They are valid they are asked to be in combat role, but this hindrance will be definitely overcome, not overcome this combat role because time to time they face these challenges.
My friend, they have already come against in a better way in every field of life. You know, यत्र नारीस्तु पूजन्ते रमते तत्र देवता. Manusmriti, these lines are still purely alive. As they have done till now, better they will come again better on a high against these problems also. So I strongly believe in that women should be allowed in combat roles from now onwards to move to a 5 trillion economy.
We all know that the women proven that they are the best, but at the same time we have also noticed that in the psychology we have seen that they are physical in the basis of the combat role. They will definitely overcome, and that this is the not right, and we have to also include their many defense academies or the other sources that they will complete the chain of the.
Okay, thank you. One of the challenges here is that you might be for the topic, but you have been given to speak against the topic. So that is a challenge, right? How you present and counter your opponent is with valid logical points, even if you believe on the contrary. Okay? Alright, moving on. Test numbers 11 and Ria. Please come up. Please start.
Hello everyone, I'm Shraddha Thakur from Team Warrior, and today I'm speaking in favor of topic social media has harmed our social life. We are aware that social media has taken up our lives. Even from the field of technology, communication, and even healthcare, everything has come to this limited space. The boundary between the real world and the social media world has diminished, and this has caused many problems such as isolation and depression. And there are many other problems that social media has been creating.
If internet is unmissable part of our life and is this contemporary lifestyle, then how can we social media unavoidable element of it? Hey everybody, I Riya Sharma would like to counter this point with a research, Pew Research Center, which recently released this data that 3 in 5 adult students would be ecstatic to have updated from social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and it assists them to prepare for their competitive exams.
As this awareness remains only in the devices. Social media has caused many challenges, such as cybercrime and cyberbullying. It is a report by cybercrime research that has put that around 34% of students have faced cyberbullying, and also around 8 lakh cases have been reported against cybersecurity crimes with FBI. So,
Maybe it can be a way to for cyberbullying and many other crimes. But if we see it from a positive side, so it can be an impactful tool for social activism. As we can see the recent protest by Iranian women through hijab for banning that hijab from their country. So the whole world was there with them because of this social activism. And I don't think that things like cyberbullying can be put some big effect towards this. And with social activism, we can move forward.
we have seen that with social media, lives are limited to the media, social media only. There is no action on the ground, and also social media has limited our lives, and it has been snatching our lives from us. From the report of Global Web Index, we have seen that approximately 6 hours are spent on social media, and around 6 years of our life are taken away if we are using social media at rate of 2 hours per day.
In this day and age of globalization, we can't even think of getting off from these social media platforms. With this, we can not just aware people, but can create an impact in all of our lives. And with that, we can build communities of different interests and can build have a common interest together in this culturally heterogeneous world where human identities are different, but value can't be. Thank you.
Right, thank you. Okay, next up.
want to come? You said like this, I thought you want to come. No. Chest numbers 14 and 15, please come up.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sangram. I'm talking for warriors. My topic is about NCC should be made compulsory in school and college. A fuel to engine is a youth to a nation. To direct the way to the right path will make the nation building a day. NCC is one of the largest youth organization which involves in molding the youth from schools and colleges. I would like to say NCC will give the students.
I think NCC should not be made compulsory because in school, except studies, nothing should be made compulsory. And we can see. I think NCC should not be made compulsory in schools because in schools nothing should be made compulsory other than studies. We have seen we can develop other skills with the same with other activities that NCC possesses, and we have also seen that all people are not able to bear the same physical strength or training that NCC does.
Gentlemen, I would like to add a point. I am saying that NCC will train you in a way that it will teach you the self-discipline. It teach you how you live and how you live. It teach you the morals which is not taken by other any organizations. They are in a text manner, but NCC will keep you to will show and expose you to the modern world. It will take you out of the comfortness and show what is the real life is. It will teach you. It will show you the adventurous life of India, and it will also keeps the national integrity.
As a former Defence Minister, Manohar Parrikar has already said in the Lok Sabha that NCC should not be made compulsory because India is lacking in infrastructure and India don't have capability to handle 12 to 14 crores of students and to be trained for NCC.
Gentlemen, now the present enrollment is 14 lakh people and 4 lakh women were enrolled in NCC. And we can make this compulsory by making the training period lesser, like 6 months or 1 year. Rather than, I would add, like, there are many, last year alumni, NCC alumni was opened by our Honorable Prime Minister. The list of alumni were the leaders present now. The great leaders and political people are now, and the government higher officials are belong to NCC. I would like to say NCC, if made NCC compulsory, that would facilitate our national building.
And rather than making NCC compulsory for the students in school, we can also run talent camps in all of the part of the India to get the opportunity of this to do their to bring out their best qualities and pursue their interest and passion in their direction.
Okay, thank you. Next up. See, everybody's quiet. Guess what happened? So you volunteered to come. 20 and 21. Please come. Some of you want to just finish it and you No, it's up to you. Which tone is it?
I will speak loudly.
Or you know what, just face the mic towards you, you can repeat after
Jai Hind everyone. My name is Warrior Shubhu Sharma and I am speaking for Chinese products should be banned in India. And this statement doesn't need any explanation. Look at the recent past. China is engaged in multiple warfare. They are using modern warfare also. And with regarding the security concerns, I'll give you an example of the Huawei, and India recently banned over 50 Chinese apps. Why was that? Because we are preventing China to enter into our strategic sectors like telecom sectors. So it is most important thing in the today's world when we are encountering China to ban Chinese products. Thank you.
But friends, I would like to say that
to grow in a nation, we have to do little bit sacrifice. We have to consider procuring raw materials like semiconductors and toys and firecrackers, which are rarely available, which are very rarely manufactured in India. So I completely consider like we have to take some help from China in order to improve our economy and make the people's contribution, like making the procuring the raw materials.
Generally, it is not the raw material that we are importing from China, but we are raw material we are exporting, and that's why toys and lots of Chinese products flooding Indian markets, and we are preferring Chinese products more than our own domestic products. What is happening? Because of these domestic products or the domestic manufacturers are getting hindered, they are getting discouraged, and when we are not discouraging our manufacturer, our domestic manufacturer, how we are going to improve? How we are going to become 5 trillion economy?
But friends, see, in India, we are completely agree that there is a lack of infrastructure. So definitely to get some sort of support as a nation, they are helping us. We have to keep quiet and we have to take the help. Like at least to take some reference, like what is the product, and we have to learn from that. Like Rafael and other things like we can consider the aircraft, procuring from that.
Excellent. Taking care of other countries is very essential. But let me tell you, the trade deficit between India and China stands around $101 billion. That is a huge amount, gentlemen. And now other countries are facing China's debt policy. And now India is rising at a global level. Right? We are leading the world. India must take bold steps. And for that, India should ban Chinese products first of all, and this is the foremost priority. And even my friends, Daredevils will know inside their heart that this step is most important.
But friends, like as a nation, we need to develop. Not we have to like compromise like we are the best. We have to be own self-reliant. Nothing. We have to make some sort of reference and influence from the other country. So in order to achieve our goal. So that's why I strongly suggest that we have to take whatever help as let it be raw material, let it be Tesla vehicles, and whatever the toys.
Next up, chess number 16 and 17, please come up. Please try to move forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, our topic is government schools are better than private schools. I would like to base the premise of my arguments on Constitution of India. The preamble of Constitution of India.
When you come, introduce, give us name and the entry you're going for. Okay, just these two things.
My name is.
Both of them. When your turn comes, when your turn comes, you introduce, give your name, entry, and then give.
My name is Somal Singh. I am going for CDS OTA entry, and our topic is government schools are better than private schools. So I would like to base the argument of the topic on Constitution of India. The preamble of Constitution of India says that India is a socialist country. Socialism, my friends, means welfare of the people. Welfare of the people means catering to the poorest of the poor. Now, government institutions, education institutions are the only schools which cater to the poorest of the poor, while private schools are money-making, profit-hungry schools which exploit students and the parents.
Good point, but you are saying that I am Siddharth going for SSC tech. As you say that more and more students enter to government school, but data says something different. 66% of government schools only represent 48% of the students. Meanwhile, 34% private school represented 52% of the students. Reason being, there is a choice in selection of both. Most of government schools are affiliated with regional languages. Meanwhile, in private school, you get to choose language you have selected. You want to learn it. You also
The point of data, the annual student school report is ASER report of 2022 says that 72% of students are enrolled in government schools, and even in COVID times, government schools were the only schools who were working, and educational institutions who were private, they stopped working because no profits are coming. Teachers weren't being paid, and all the students from private institutions went to government institutions because government schools are resilient. They cater to the poor and they stand in any stuff.
private schools were working efficiently during COVID time also. by going to government school, there was increasing chances of COVID spread. Also, I would like to add that government schools are burdened by tax money, so they are run more on bureaucracy though, so they have to plan their co-curriculum accordingly. Meanwhile, in private school, they are free to plan their co-curricular activity related to sports, events, organizations. So student can select as per his choice of interest what kind of.
As my learned friend said, government schools were spreading COVID. Delhi public school model is the most advanced model in whole of India. It has e-learning facilities. It has state of art infrastructure. So government school students can sit at home and study. That's the level that government schools are now these days. And also talking about government schools are the best teachers. Teachers have to clear TET to get into government institutions, and it's not the same thing in private institutions. Government schools are the best teachers.
Government school doesn't have any accountability. Private school teachers are responsible for the result of the students. There is also a less ratio of student to teacher. So teacher can focus more on a student. There is also involvement of parents in meetings and also in private schools. So concluding my point, it also private schools is less burden on tax money. So they plan their co-curricular activity in better sports, events, etc. So
Thank you. One small change, I told you in my meeting that the person speaking for the motion will